Welcome back to my channel, At Home with Willowberry. Or if you're new, welcome. But where have you been? I'm so happy to see you here. My name is Valerie, and in today's video, I've got a ton of good old-fashioned homemaking motivation to share with you all. I've got a ton of laundry to get caught up on, and I'm making Swedish meatballs for dinner. So if you're interested, I hope you'll stick around and enjoy the video. How are you all doing today? It's a beautiful day here in the Virginia mountains. The sun is shining and it's actually pretty warm today. I hope wherever you are in this big old world that you're having an amazing day. I've been washing and drying clothes like crazy over the last few days, but I just haven't had a chance to fold them all. So today my plan is to get caught up on folding and putting away all the laundry, and then I plan on making Swedish meatballs for dinner tonight. So if you're ready, let's just get into the video. About 6 loads of laundry to fold and put away. We've had a busy few days around here getting Tim's mom all settled in, and I was able to keep up with the washing and drying, but I'm just now getting around to folding and putting it away, which I really don't mind. I'd rather take an afternoon and fold a bunch of laundry at once than to spend time folding after every time I wash a load of laundry. Most of y'all know by now, laundry is my least favorite chore. I don't mind the washing and drying, but folding is for the birds. That wasn't too bad. It only took me about 45 minutes to fold all the laundry and put it away. I even have enough time to go outside and enjoy the sunset before getting dinner started. Tonight for dinner, we're going to be having Swedish meatballs and a homemade gravy over egg noodles with asparagus. This will be the first time I've ever made Swedish meatballs. I found a recipe on the recipecritic.com, which I'll link in the description box down below. I'm going to get started by preparing the asparagus. I'm just going to chop off the thick stalky part off the bottom of the asparagus, and then I'm going to wash it with cool water. I'm going to be roasting the asparagus, so after drying off the asparagus, I'll lay them in a single layer on a sheet pan and then drizzle with olive oil and season with salt and pepper. It will roast in the oven on 400 degrees for approximately 20 minutes. It won't actually go into the oven until much later, but I want to go ahead and get it ready now so I can just throw it in the oven once I'm finished making the meatballs. The asparagus is prepped and ready to go into the oven just as soon as I finish making the meatballs. For the meatballs, I'll be chopping up a handful of fresh parsley and 1 yellow onion. My onion is huge, so I only end up using just a little bit more than half of the onion. Next, I'll be adding the eggs and seasoning to the mixing bowl. The recipe calls for 1 pound of hamburger, but I'm making 4 times that amount, so I'll need 4 eggs for 4 pounds of ground beef. For the seasonings, I'll be using 2 teaspoons garlic powder, 1 teaspoon ground allspice, 1 teaspoon ground nutmeg, 2 teaspoons salt, and 1 teaspoon black pepper. I also need 1 cup of panko breadcrumbs. Once all the ingredients are added to the bowl, I'll then mix till well combined. Now that I've mixed all the ingredients together, I'm ready to start forming the meatballs. The size you make your meatballs is really up to you. We made small meatballs, about 1 inch in diameter. Thanks to Tim's help, we were able to roll 4 pounds of hamburger into meatballs in record time. Now I'm ready to fry up the meatballs. I'm cooking the meatballs in olive oil and a small amount of butter in a pan over medium heat. I want the meatballs to cook all the way through without burning them, so I like to use a lower heat. Each batch of meatballs took about 10 minutes to cook all the way through. Once all the meatballs are finished cooking, then I'll prepare the gravy. This is the last batch of meatballs, so I'm going to go ahead and get the water ready for the egg noodles. I'm going to bring a large pot of water to a boil, and then I'll add 2 bags of egg noodles. I've finished cooking all the meatballs, so now I'm ready to prepare the gravy. After draining the grease from the meatballs, I then added about 3 tablespoons butter to the pan. Once the butter was melted, I then added the flour and stirred it till it turned brown. Once the flour turns brown, I'll add beef broth and heavy whipping cream. It's at this point that I decided to doctor up the recipe just a little bit by adding garlic powder, nutmeg, allspice, dried parsley, salt and pepper to the gravy. The recipe calls for Worcestershire sauce and Dijon mustard, but I honestly forgot to add it. Once the gravy is thickened, I'll return the meatballs to the skillet and then cover with a lid. Alrighty, y'all. The meatballs are swimming in the gravy and they're simmering away on the stovetop. So now I can add the egg noodles to the pot of boiling water and put the asparagus in the oven. The noodles are boiling away in the pot, the asparagus is roasting in the oven, and the Swedish meatballs are simmering away in the gravy. So now I have time to clean up my mess and wash a few dishes. Aw, thanks, Tim. He's being super sweet and offered to wash the dishes for me. Or maybe he just wants to be in the video. Either way, I'll take it. I'm just kidding. He really is helpful around the house. He washes clothes and dishes. He cooks and cleans. I tell you what, I really don't know what I would do without him. Dinner is almost ready, y'all. I'm going to drain the egg noodles, get the asparagus out of the oven, and then dish up the meatballs and gravy. I don't know about you, but I think this dinner sure does look absolutely delicious. And it smells as good as it looks, too. Let's give it a taste test. The Swedish meatballs were very good. I will definitely be making them again. But now all the pups are ready for some treats. Tim and I made some homemade peanut butter pumpkin dog treats in a previous video, and our little cuties love them to pieces. There's just a few left, so I guess Tim and I will have to make some more. Alright, well I'm going to go spoil the pups with some treats, and then I'm going to clean up the kitchen. Sweet Max. I'm letting him know that it's okay to go eat his treat, and I won't let Willow take it from him. Willow is aggressive when it comes to food, especially treats. She thinks they all belong to her. But I was really proud of her today. She was content with her own treats and left Max and Star alone. Good girl, Willow. Aren't they just the sweetest little pups? I can't get over how cute they are. But now it's time to get back to work. I'm going to put away the leftovers, wash the dishes, and clean up the kitchen. dishes are nice and clean. So now I just need to clean off the counters, the stove, and put away the dishes. Once I finish cleaning the kitchen, then I have just a little bit of laundry left to do. Well, alright, let's get this kitchen clean. I have just one more load of laundry left to wash, and then I'll be all caught up. I'm going to throw a load in the wash and then fold the clothes that are in the dryer, and by then I'll be ready to call it a night. It does feel good to be all caught up on the laundry though, that's for sure. Well, y'all, I guess that's about it for another video. I sure hope y'all enjoyed it, and thank you so much for spending the day with me while I got caught up on my laundry. I hope you all have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hey y'all, I wanted to let you know about my merch shop over at Teespring. Here are some of the items you can find in my store. Sweet Willowberry. I hope you get a chance to check it out. Link will be in the description box down below.